So probably what I need to do is get a second phone just to record myself, possibly, while I shave my head. Because the thoughts that go through my mind are the ones that are like, I like them. I'm by myself. I'm in the zone. I'm free. And all besides listening to music, my mind is just going, it's thinking, it's reflecting. But then when it's all said and done, after I'm done, I shower. After I shower, I get dressed, and I have to go finish the rest of my day like it was normal. But right now, what just went through my head was like, shit, see, I don't remember where it started. And like once you read these thoughts, like it's still there. I still know what I was talking about, what I was trying to say. But what made me think the thought that got me to where I was at is what I look for often. But I'm just talking about like not taking things for granted, appreciating life in general, and then it's like the way that we are. Like I'm happy with everything I have. I'm thankful for everything I have. And the way that I am, it has a lot to do with the way I was raised. So it's hard to put yourself in other people's shoes sometimes, because you can imagine like if you were born with parents, but then you find out later in life that you were adopted. So now you might be wondering, well, what happened to my real parents? Where are they at? And you hear those stories often, because you would want to know who's my parents, who's my biological parent. So then you think of like, well, shit. You did what you did, and you know what it was having sex with somebody, whatever led up to that moment, that time, and then you got pregnant and you just weren't ready for it, you thought you can't handle it, whatever the reason was, you gave up your baby. So now this person that finds out they're adopted, they're gonna live their life a different way. I'm sure when they have a baby, they're gonna make sure to be there for that baby, take care of that baby, because they know how it feels, especially one day to figure out like, well shit, where do I come from? And that's a totally different feeling, because like I know my mom, I know my dad, but my dad just wasn't around. So trying to picture someone's life, not knowing who the actual parents are, and then their life will reflect on how they were raised, knowing that their real parents weren't even there for them. So when you think about people's actions and how they become who they become, it has to do with parenting. And that's why I'm not saying I always thought, but then there was times before where I wrote, if you want to have a kid, if you need to fucking have an application and they have to do so many credit checks and background checks to get references and all that just to buy a car, especially buying a house, you know how fucking hard it is to get a house? Like so many people want a house but can't even get it. But anybody can just fucking have a kid. You know what I mean? You should have applications to have kids. So then it's like, oh, y'all want to have a kid? How long you been married? Oh, you're not married. Why do you think that you're ready to bring a child into this world? How you know you're going to be able to provide for this child, be there for this child every day of their life, and remain role models for these children that are growing up in this world? Because if you're not a role model for your kids, it can turn out bad. Obviously, a lot of how we are is how we are raised. So if you think you're ready and you think you're good and you are there, you're on the job, but then all of a sudden shit goes south, for whatever reason, if there's a divorce and it's a bad divorce, the kids see it. They see everything. You might not notice it, you might not pay attention to it, or you're just caught up in your own fucking life, in your own drama, within your own relationship, that you don't care who sees it or what they see. And then shit could go downhill quick. So yeah, like, are you married? How long you been married? What do you do for a living? This and that and this. Because then also people are having kids that can't afford it. So now they're on government assistance. Now they're getting free shit from the government. And that's like, I'm assuming it's tax money. I don't do my research and I don't care to do my research. But either way, someone's paying for all the shit that you're getting for free. So it's just like, if you're not ready to do this shit and bring these kids in and raise them right, then there's no doubt that they're just gonna fall into the same fucking circle that everyone else falls into. And you never know where that could lead. Luckily I turned out the way I did, because I don't think I'm that fucking bad. But shit, it's a struggle regardless. And I don't know, man. if I just shave and talk, maybe I could get a lot of shit out. I could reflect off of it. Maybe when I reflect off it sober, I'll see it a different way, and then I'll at least know better off where I'm coming from, and I could relay things to the public better. It's a mess. I gotta go because I got sleep back in my head. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, old age.